Hi guys, Darth Deuces here, back with another video, and today I want to take a look at my Gunpla collection. It's a video I've wanted to do for a while now. I've got pretty much my entire Gunpla collection of all the kits that I've built over the last few years, all here pretty much. There's only like maybe 2 high grades missing, and they're from like Build Fighters or something. Back when I was first getting into it, they weren't built exactly the best. So pretty much everything is here. Yeah, there's a video I've been wanting to do for a while, showcase my Gunpla. I don't do too many Gunpla videos. I've accumulated a fair amount of kits over the years. I didn't start building till like end of 2018, so I've only been building for probably not even 4, maybe like 3.5 years now. Feels like I've been building for a lot longer than that, I'll be honest. But yeah, I've been loving it. Ever since I started it, it's a really great hobby to build these things. Very relaxing in that sort of sense, and then the final products are really cool, so when you're done building them. So anyways, first off, let's take a look in the corner here. In the corner, I've got all my master grades and a few other 1144 that don't fit on the main 1144 shelves. I'll apologize for any lacking in the lighting. I know it's not the best. But yeah, I'm not much of a master grade builder. I do have a small collection of master grades. I pretty much only build suits that I really like that are in master grade. So that's kind of where I'm at with those. But down here at the bottom, I have my Iron Blood and Orphan shelf. I've got a handful of the high grade kits that didn't really have anywhere else to go. I've got the Barbados Lupus, Barbados, and the Gundam Vidar. I really like the Vidar. That's a really good one. The Barbados kits are good as well. Although the Lupus is one of the only kits where I actually broke parts while building it. I think it's the shoulder piece is all broken on mine. I had to glue it, so see, some of his articulation is limited, so that's a bit of a bummer. And in the back there, we've got the super awesome master grade Gundam Barbados. If you haven't built this kit and you like building master grades and you like the Barbados, I would definitely recommend building this kit. It is super good. I would say objectively, it's probably the best master grade I've built in terms of quality, solidity, and all that sort of stuff. Not my #1 favorite, but it's a really good kit. I think if you build Gunpla, you gotta experience it. I think, in my opinion, it's really awesome. I guess unless you absolutely hate the suit, then I guess not. Up here, just a couple of random suits. We've got the Heavy Arms from Gundam Wing, Endless Waltz. I think it's the Heavy Arms Custom, which is really cool. I haven't actually watched Endless Waltz. I have watched the normal original Gundam Wing series though. I just built this kit this year actually, back in April, I think. Really nice kit. Love all the opening panels and guns and missiles and giant Gatling gun and all that. Super sick suit. Definitely one of my favorites from Gundam Wing. And in the back there, we've got the Gundam Alex 2.0, I think 2.0. Which is a good kit, but it's probably my least favorite master grade I've built, only because, again, one of the few kits that I've had pieces break on the wrist joint on the right wrist, busted, because apparently you need to sand the ball joint or else it'll snap off, and I didn't know that because I haven't had that issue with any other kit. So the wrist joint I had to glue into place. Still a really cool kit, maybe a bit overpriced because it comes with the whole Chobam armor stuff, but yeah, Gundam Alex, still a cool kit. Up here, I guess you could consider this the Amuro shelf. We've got the RX-78-2 Gundam from the Origin, which I, again, built pretty recently, I think only a few months ago, and really love this kit. This one's super awesome. Love that it comes with effect parts and whatnot. That's really cool. And in the back there, the Master Grade New Gundam Verka. Absolutely excellent kit. Super awesome. Shelf presence. I love that it comes with its own stand. It's got the display stands for the fin funnels and all that. Yeah, absolutely beautiful kit. Really like this one a lot. And up here, we've got probably my second favorite suit of all time. We've got the Master Grade Sananju. I think this is the anime version, but I'm not 100% sure. Really incredible kit. Absolutely love this suit. The kit looks amazing. I do wish the hands didn't suck. The hands can barely hold the weapons. The tab for the hands and the weapon tabs are really terrible. And I wanted to display the kit with the bazooka attached to the underside of the gun, but because the hands are terrible, it can't hold the weight of the bazooka and it just falls out of the hands constantly, which sucks really a lot because that's how I wanted to display this kit. But still, even despite that, absolutely awesome looking kit. Super nice shelf presence. Very cool. And then at the top here, we got what I guess you call my Char Shrine. Char Aznavour is my favorite character from Mobile Suit Gundam. And I've built up kind of a dedicated shelf to him. I've got the, I think this is the Mega House 1/18 scale action figure of Char, which is really cool, albeit really expensive for a 1/18 scale figure. We've got the little Gundam Converge figurine of the Sazabi. We've got the BB Sazabi. And we've got the Master Grade Verkaw Sazabi, which was actually the first Master Grade I ever built. My absolute favorite suit from Mobile Suit Gundam of all time is the Sazabi. This is probably my favorite suit in the entire collection as well, or the favorite kit rather. A very crazy, cool build, lots of great features and everything. The only kit I actually went out of my way to buy third-party parts for, I got the third-party fin funnel effects, which I think look really good. Absolute beast of a suit. It's massive, easily the biggest kit I've built in the collection, so very awesome. And then another kit I built recently is the Char Zaku 2.0. I've been kind of hunting for this one for a little while now, because I've been wanting to add this to the shelf, and this is another really nice kit, super solid. Really like this one a lot. So yeah, those are kind of all the Master Grades at 1/100 scale stuff. So I guess moving on, we go to my 1/144 shelves. Up here, we just got some larger 1/144 kits. We've got the high grade Gundam Penelope. Really nice kit in terms of shelf presence. It's massive. Like it's bigger than like the Master Grade Granddaddy Gundam and the other few Gundams down there. It's bigger than those and it's a high grade. But it's one of those kits that is a display kit because when you have all this extra gear on the flight unit and everything, you can't really pose it very much. It's not really fun to handle or anything like that. You kind of just put it on the shelf and display it. But still, really nice piece that has a great shelf presence. The real grade Zeong. I wasn't actually a massive fan of the Zeong in the original series. I'm not really usually one for more outlandish looking suits. That's just my preference when it comes to suit design. But I decided to get the real grade Zeong because it looked good. And this is, I think, the only kit I've gotten so far where I got like the upgrade kind of like special set. It came with all the extra effect parts and it came with the pieces so you could recreate the last shooting with the head jetting off and the RX-78 shooting it without his head and arm and all that. So all the effect parts is a super impressive looking kit on the shelf. Absolutely love this one. All the beam effects and everything, just so super, super cool. And then to go with the Gundam Penelope, we do have the Kasai Gundam from Hathaway, which I also really like a lot. Another large, high grade that has a lot of nice shelf presence. I really like the design, even though it's a Gundam. It looks pretty different to a lot of the other suits. And it's also a bit funner to pose because it doesn't have quite as much gear hanging off it. So you can actually kind of take this one and mess around with it if you want. Then down on this shelf, it's mostly real grades with some other high grades. Pretty much real grades that didn't really fit anywhere else on the other two shelves. So starting here, the Crossbone Gundam, real grade, super awesome. I have the high grade one as well. And the high grade one is good, but the real grade is just another level. Super, super good. Tons of accessories, gimmicks, articulation's great. I love the cloak that he has. Absolutely awesome. And behind him, we have the Master Grade full armor Unicorn Gundam. I decided to go with the full armor one, which is definitely more expensive, but it comes with tons and tons of accessories. Has a really great shelf presence with all that extra gear attached to it and all those extra weapons and whatnot. Just same thing with the Penelope. When you have all those extra weapons on them, it's kind of just a display suit. You don't really mess with it. You kind of just put it up on the shelf and you're kind of done with it. Yeah, really great. Someday I might build the normal real grade unicorn, maybe the Banshee Norn. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Then we got the new Gundam real grade, another one of my absolute favorite kits in the collection. Absolutely awesome. The articulation, solidity, accessories, everything about this kit is pretty much incredible. I do actually like it more than the Master Grade overall. I think it's better. Master Grade has a bit more shelf presence, but yeah, the real grade one's absolutely excellent. And same thing goes for the High New Gundam, which is probably my favorite real grade in the collection. Again, just absolutely excellent shelf presence. Looks amazing, super solid, articulation, accessories, everything's super great. And then we have Gundam Wing stuff. We've got the real grade Gundam Wing Zero Custom back there. Again, I haven't watched Endless Waltz, but I just like the design of that suit. Got the Tallgeese, probably my favorite suit from Gundam Wing. And I got the high grade Leo there. Then the real grade Gundam Wing, which is a really, really good kit. I really like this one a lot. I was going to just settle for the high grade, and I'm glad I didn't. The real grade is really nice. And then I've got the other high grade suits from the original Gundam Wing, with the exception of Shenlong, which I'll get at some point, hopefully soonish. But yeah, they're all really good kits. Then on the next shelf, we have kind of Earth Federation. I mostly build and collect Universal Century, if you couldn't already tell. And I think this is all like Gundams and like GMs and Federation grunt suits. So right up front and center, we've got the original 3 trio. We've got the HUC Revive RX-78-2 and the Revive gun cannon. And then we've got the gun tank, old gun tank right there. Great little trio. Gundam The Origin RX-78-2 back there, which is probably my favorite out of the two. I really like that kit a lot. And then there's the, I think, local type from The Origin. Got some 08 MS Team stuff. Love the Gundam ground type. Love all the kits from this show, honestly. They all look really good. Ground type there. Then we kind of get into Zeta Gundam. We get the Zeta Gundam itself. The real grade Mark II. Amuro suit. The Dj, I never know how to say that mobile suit's name, but cool kit regardless. The Yakushiki back there. And the first kit I ever built, the Galbaldi Beta. Hiding in back there, which is a pretty solid kit. Then grunt suits, we've got the Jesta, which is my favorite Federation grunt suit. We got the cannon and then the normal Jesta. At some point, I'd like to get one more Jesta to have the trio, but for now, because I don't really like building the same kit multiple times for the most part, so I haven't bothered to get it yet, but I will eventually. Got the GM C-Type, or Type C, I think that's what that one is. And then we've got the GM Sniper 2, which is a really great kit. I mean, we've got Gundam Thunderbolt stuff. We got the Full Armor Gundam. Really like this Gundam suit. Very cool. Nice shelf presence and everything like that. Atlas Gundam back there. And then we got the Thunderbolt Gundam ground type, which is really nice. I love that beam javelin. That's super cool accessory. The high grade High New Gundam, which is still a good kit, but the real grade is definitely way better. The normal Jagan, which I actually got recently. And then they got the Echoist type Jagan there, which I really like. You can't really see it very well, but the high grade Crossbow Gundam's back there. Silver Bullet, another one of my favorites. Very nice. Lots of accessories, which I always love with suits. Lots of weapons. And we got the Gustav Karl back there. Big suit. Yeah. It's kind of the Federation stuff. And then lastly, down here, we've got my Zeon-esque sort of suits. Zaku's and all that sort of stuff. So right front and center, we have the real grade Sazabi, which I really like, obviously, a lot. It's my favorite mobile suit. And I do think I prefer the Verka, just because that one's really big and really cool. But these real grades definitely super, super good. Way more solid. Definitely better articulated. If you haven't built the real grade Sazabi, highly recommend you do so. It's such a beast of a real grade kit. Super, super good. I can't recommend it enough. And it's a badass suit. Shouldn't have to explain it. We've got Zaku's. We got the real grade Zaku 2, Char Zaku 2, which is not bad for being an old real grade. Although getting the master grade made me like this kit a little less, but still good. I don't mind it. We got the Shin Matsunaga Zaku. We got the Zaku 1 back there. The Zagok. Got the Psycho Zaku from Gundam Thunderbolt. Another display kit where very nice looking, but with all the extra stuff going on, it's just a display kit. You can't really mess with anything like that. It just kind of goes on the shelf and you're kind of done with it. Over there in the corner, the old high-grade Zaku 2, which isn't that great. It's all right. Can't really see too well, but the Goof Custom, absolutely love that suit. And then the Goof Revive Goof, another really great suit and kit. And then back there, the really big Messer high-grade from a year or two ago. Really big kit. Again, another one that kind of is almost master grade size in terms of how big this suit is in 1144. The Dom back there, which I actually built pretty recently. I don't know why I put off getting the Dom for so long, being one of the classic Xeon suits, but I finally have it in the collection. And a bit tough to see, but another one I built recently, the Comfer. He's back there. I really like that one. Moon Gundam, probably one of the best high grades I've ever built. A lot of people speak its praises, and they're not lying. It's a really, really nice high grade kit. If you haven't built one, I'd highly recommend tracking one down. Gear Doga back there, very nice. And then we've got, again, hard to see, but we've got the Gear Zulus, different Gear Zulus. Gear Zulus, my favorite Xeon type grunt suit. I think the only one I'm missing is the Rosen Zulu. I'm trying to track down the episode 7 version. But I've got all the other ones, I think. I've got the grunt type. You can't really see them too well, but the grunt one's there. The Gear Zulu guards type, the Z Zulu. And then Angelo's Gear Zulu guards type there. All very, very cool kits. Absolutely love the design of that suit. And back there is the Unicorn Zogok or whatever. High grade Sanaju, really nice. And then the Sanaju Stein, really great as well. Two really nice high grades there. And Zaku's, to kind of finish it off, we've got the Origin Zaku 2, and then we've got the Black TriStar Zaku 2's high mobility types from the Origin, which I really like, especially the Ortega with that giant heat hawk, very cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. That is my Gunpla collection. Obviously, as you can see, it's very cramped. At some point when I'm living hopefully in a place that has more space, I'll get more shelves and I'll space this out a bit so I can take a bit more advantage of their articulation that these kits engineer. But for right now, it's just kind of hoping to fit everything in. They're very cramped, so I probably won't be trying to build too many more kits for the time being. I'm sure I'll probably get Christmas coming up pretty soon, so I'll probably get a kit or two when Christmas comes along. I do want to get the high-grade HUC Nightingale. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but being a Char suit, I do want it, so I'll try to track that down some point. I also want to get the Hyakushiki 2.0 at some point as well, put it on that shelf, but we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty much it, so thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one.